Hello, and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Eleanor Carruthers. We're delighted to be hosting this webinar with Symphony Solutions and UnderDefense, discussing cybersecurity challenges within iGaming. Today, we're joined by Eduardo Remedios, VP of iGaming at Symphony Solutions, Nazar Tymoshyk, founder of UnderDefense, and Giannella Borg, Information and Security Team Lead at Catena Media.
This is, a very good recommendation, from UnderDefense, where you can start, where you can go. It can be Google spreadsheet, it can be Excel spreadsheet, where you can go and ask your product managers and your, director of engineering, as well as your DevOps leads, where we are with it, what is our maturity level for this, and as example, where we are with, security awareness trainings or threat modeling. Because the later you are in your production cycle, the harder it is for you to fix this defects that were often an architectural issue. And if you can go further, it's material from Eduardo, and result of IBM research, how much companies are spending if they have this kind of issues in their development lifecycle.
That's right. Thank you, Nazar. This kind of illustrates a point I made earlier on about ensuring that your attention is focused sooner rather than later. So if we go to the far right here, if something is already live in production and you have an incident there, the cost there of remedying that can be vastly higher than the cost associated with remedying it on the far left, right? If you think about it, if as Giannella said, you had a security professional, DevOps, engaged when you're actually conceptualizing and building and designing the software, when you're creating the requirements for it, then at most you might have spent some time in meetings. Perhaps you've created a few Jira tickets and some product documentation, and then you catch it. That's far less costly than trying to unravel a big ball of string when the system is live. So yes, absolutely. The advice here, the takeaway is to try to focus your attention at the earliest possible times.
So maybe, as we can see here in the presentation, security finally started shifting the left, right? And probably it was a shock in the beginning, because it's like, okay, what do we need to learn as a security team? Because again, security was always a jack of all trades. Now we need to create infrastructure as code. We need to create static analysis to really understand what a security issue is. It's not a matter of taking that pile of paper, putting it on someone else's desk, and go fix it. No, you fix it. You're part of the DevOps team now. So help us design, help us build, and then help us be part of the journey with us, which obviously brought its challenges with an unprepared team. But luckily now, with the eventuality of the cloud, with tooling, building security around some tooling that can improve your DevOps culture, it's getting much better. Obviously, the security engineer needs to keep up with the times, right? And definitely something that we need to keep up with in the long run, for sure.
From a company point of view, certainly it's definitely not a question of ticking the box and saying, right, we are resilient and putting your feet up on the table. It's a continual thing. The other key point is that to really embrace this and to make sure that security is embedded into the product design and your software development lifecycle, that's actually a mindset. So you need to be thinking about that as a company. And you need to also educate the people that you already have. And during the process, you may identify that you actually are missing some key roles. So certainly I would say one important thing from a business point of view is to make sure that it's actually here in your head, that you're actually cognizant of the fact that cybersecurity is something that you need to be thinking about all of the time for all of those brands that you mentioned and for the enterprise as a whole. Absolutely. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.